Kevin Entertainment Video. It's Art here, and I'm finally doing the video game, what I'm calling the video game showcase roundup. In today's video, we're going to go over the June 4th State of Play. We're going to go over the June 8th Xbox Games Showcase, or as I like to call it, State of Play 2. You'll find out in a second why. And we're going to go over the Donkey Kong Banana Blitz Nintendo Direct. We'll go over all that. I'm going to go over it in order of watching the show and in order of importance, for lack of a better term. First up is the Sony State of Play. State of Play is awesome as usual. I talked about a bunch of games that I'm excited for. I'm excited for Neo 3. They showed a little bit more of Death Stranding 2, which is coming out later this month. Well, actually, it's coming out on Tuesday when you guys see this. Can't wait to play that big time bad boy. They showed the game that I have been wanting them and needing them to show for a long time. Now, granted, Sony didn't have, PlayStation didn't have any say whether it came out, but it's finally coming, and that is Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. It's coming, guys. It is coming, and it's finally coming, and I cannot be more excited. How many times have I said on this channel, just remake Final Fantasy Tactics, and I will buy it, I will play it, I will love it, and I have it pre-ordered. It's already pre-ordered. It's done. Like, when it is out, I will be jumping in to play it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Whew. Can I be any more excited for this game? I don't think so. Then we got our first look at 007 First Light. It's like this freaking State of Play was made for me. 14 years since 007 Legends. And in 2026, the 007 game drought is done. It is done. It is said. It is over. IO Interactive, IOI for short, is coming out with their Project 007 game. It's called 007 First Light. It looks fucking amazing. What can I say? It looks amazing. It looks great. Now, there were other good games there too. They announced Monster Hunter DLC. They announced a lot of good stuff. But those are the things that took the cake for me, and I cannot wait to dive my fingers into them. And, of course, we're getting Ghost of Yotai later this year. So everything is on and a-pumping with PlayStation. So what's going on with Xbox? Now, I watched the State of Play, and I was floored by it, and I'm sure there's games I'm forgetting because they're smaller games or whatever. All the games look at least halfway decent. The games that I shouted out, Tactics, Neo 3, Death Stranding 2, and 007 First Light. How could I forget that's the game that frickin' floored me. Those are all amazing. So what about Xbox? What about Xbox is amazing? Now, Grind 2 or Grounded 2 is an Xbox exclusive that looked really good. A lot of their games are coming on Game Pass, which, if you're a Game Pass subscriber, is a good thing. Oops, sorry. Accidentally hit the horn on my chair. But the one thing I did notice, and the one thing I wanted to point out, is that it was basically a State of Play 2, because everything that they had, most everything they had except for Grounded 2 and the ROG Ally, their handheld Xbox thing, which looks amazing, mind you. I don't know if I'm going to purchase one, because it kind of tells me, the State of Play kind of tells me they're not really going to be doing a console, or the console in the next generation isn't going to be their main focus. I think they're stepping out of competing with Sony and PlayStation as far as being a console manufacturer. I think that they're going to become a studio like Sega and make their games available on all platforms, which why shouldn't they? They paid a lot of money to have Activision Blizzard and to have all the studios they bought. What's the one I'm thinking of? I think it's part of Activision Blizzard, isn't it? The one that makes Fallout. Bethesda. Cinemax and Bethesda. They paid a lot of money for that, and they should make money off of their investment. I'm not saying that. I think in the long run, though, Microsoft is cutting its nose off to spite its face, because it's basically killing its own platform. Because, let's be honest, how many people have an Xbox because of Xbox exclusives and because of Game Pass? If I can get all the games I want, Indiana Jones, Gears Remastered, which looks amazing, by the way. I'm going to get that too, but probably on PlayStation, because there's no reason for me to get it on Xbox anymore. PlayStation is my preferred way to play a game like that. Now, I may get some of the games, or I may download some of the games for Game Pass just to stream them for you guys, but let's take this as a... Microsoft is hoping to recoup their financial investment while killing their brand at the same time. Because there's absolutely nothing that makes me buy another piece of Xbox hardware. There's nothing that makes me buy Game Pass now. There's no lucrative only on Game Pass. There's no lucrative, if you get this console, it is going to be more powered. It's going to be the best place to play. It's like they've waved the white flag and they said, we give up. We screwed up on the marketing on the Xbox One. We screwed up on this and that. And we're just going to become a game studio like Sega and try to make as much money as we possibly can. And that's the way it feels. That's the vibe I get from it. Rightly or wrongly, that is the vibe I get. That is the feeling I get. That is the feeling they put out. Now, the ROG Ally and the LIX, their handheld console system, it looks amazing. It looks great. It looks like it would function. But you know what? There's already one out there. It's called the Steam Deck. It's been out there. It has the market share. What in the fuck, pardon my language, but what in the fuck is going to make somebody buy an Xbox exclusive handheld when I can just Steam Deck, or I can PlayStation Portal and still play your games? Because every one of your games in your own showcase is coming out on Xbox. Any game I mention here is coming out on PlayStation 2, published by Xbox. We live in a completely bonkers weird time right now. A bonkers weird time. There is no console exclusivity. There is no reason for me to own an Xbox. I mean, it makes the PlayStation 6 generation amazing, because the only thing I have to buy is a PlayStation 6. Thanks for that, you just saved me money. I mean, as a gamer, I guess I should write them a thank you letter, because there's no reason to buy Xbox hardware anymore. Absolutely, they killed their own hardware business. And I think the ROG Ally is probably dead in the water too. There will be Xbox adopters that want to play Xbox games on an Xbox handheld, but I think the ROG Ally and the LIX are dead in the water too. Depending on the price, because we still don't know, at least at the time of me recording this and the time of you seeing this, I still don't know the price of said handhelds, but I don't see myself buying one. I've got 2 handhelds that are perfect. I've got 3 handhelds that are perfect. I got the PlayStation Portal. I've got the Steam Deck, which I love. And I've got the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, Xbox is getting into the handheld market far too late. And they're far behind the times. And they're just... I feel like the ROG Ally and the LX are just going to be dead in the water. I know that sounds weird. I know that's poo-pooing Xbox. And I don't like the poo-poo company without reason. But my reason is they've hit the market way too late. There's no... The market is saturated with good handhelds. The market is saturated with handhelds that have the backing of either Nintendo with its huge Switch 1 catalog and its upcoming Switch 2 catalog, and Steam Deck, which has the power of Steam behind it. The PC's #1 marketplace behind it. So, I don't see the ROG Ally X being any cheaper than a Steam Deck. And because of that, I don't see them doing anything of note. I don't see them doing anything that makes me go, wow, I need to get an ROG Ally X, and that needs to become my go-to PC handheld. I just don't see it. I don't envision it. And Microsoft and the Xbox team have given me absolutely no reason to envision it. Well, that's all the time I'm going to spend on that front. Let's move to the Donkey Kong Banana Blast, or whatever it is, Direct. The new Donkey Kong game, which, quite frankly, I didn't need to watch. I did anyway because I wanted to see what kind of new things were behind it. I wanted to see who was developing it. And I wanted to see how it looked. It looks amazing. It looks like Donkey Kong. It reminds me kind of Donkey Kong Country. It means Nintendo is going to get my money yet again for Donkey Kong, the new Donkey Kong Switch 2 game. Now, do I know if I will get it right on launch day? Probably not. I might if I really feel an inkling to play it, because the one thing Nintendo is still missing is, and the one thing that both PlayStation and Xbox have right, is trophies and achievements. You give me trophies and achievements in a Nintendo game, but you call them, I don't know, stars or pipes or whatever the frick you want to call them. You can call them achievements because we do have Steam achievements, so you could call them achievements, but you do something of that nature, and I think Nintendo might be my second favorite console behind the PlayStation platform. Now, I am console agnostic, and I freely am console agnostic. I mean to be console agnostic. I like to play games anywhere games are, and it does not mean that I don't like to play Nintendo games for what they are. I do, at times, love playing Nintendo games for what they are, because they give me a breath of fresh air. You can just beat a game and be done, or you can unlock more things, or whatever the case may be. It is fun. It is great. I do like it. It is of that nature. But at times I do feel like, boy, Mario is missing something, or boy, and that's another game I'm going to wind up getting in, and I can't wait to dive into, is Metro Prime 4. Like, that's going to be a game that I go, and that will be a day one purchase. Like, there's a lot of good games coming out. I'm happy that I have what I have going on, and I'm happy that I'm able to do it for you guys, and I'm able to have fun with you guys over a great gaming future. I don't like that games are trying to go to $80 now. That's flippin' insane. But I also understand that games are a luxury item, and most luxury items cost even more than that. So it is what it is, but I think through these three shows, despite Xbox being everywhere and basically killing its own platform, through the state of play, through the Nintendo Direct over Donkey Kong, and through the Xbox Game Showcase, I see the future of gaming being bright because of both major franchises and indie games, because indie games are always bright. Indie games, a lot of times, are where you find innovation. It's where I found Bellatro or Bellatro or whatever the fuck you call it. However the fuck you say it. Yeah, I know I've dropped a few F-bombs, but I can't help it, because, like, it gets me excited. It truly, truly gets me excited. And the future of gaming is epically exciting. I will definitely play... I'm definitely going to play Gears of War Remastered on PlayStation, because I can't wait to get trophies with Baird and Dom and all of them again. And I hope they re-release the whole frickin' trilogy. It's going to be amazing. I love the fact that we're getting Dragon Quest 1, 2 HD Remaster soon. I love the fact that we're getting a lot of these games soon. In August, we're getting Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is my favorite Metal Gear Solid. I just enjoy it. I love it. And I think it's amazing. What do you think? Leave in the comments down below of what you think of gaming's future and gaming as a whole. Let me know that in the comments down below. But until next time, normally I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video, because like I shadow dropped this one on a non-regular video day, because I just had to get this one off my chest. We just had to have a little fun. Bang-a-bang-a-boom. It's done. And let me know what you think of the future of gaming. What games did I talk about that you're excited for? Or what games in the showcase that didn't really excite me but excited you? We can talk about that in the comments down below. Let me know that in the comments down below. But until next time, happy gaming! The future of gaming is bright. I'll see you again soon. And peace.